All right, man. Towards the talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. So I came across this fascinating video. This these protesters in the middle of the street. I don't know where this is at. I don't know if this is in Canada or somewhere. I don't know, but I just found this fascinating. So I'm gonna watch the video, then I'm gonna come back and discuss how I feel about protesters or whatever. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
Però scusate. Ma piano, che fai male. Piano, piano. Ma io ho diritto di andare a lavorare, per andare a mangiare i miei figli! No, non lo so!
Voglio morire pure io.
This is crazy. This is a shame, man. This is a shame.
Well, that was...
All right, man. Let me see what she says. Let me see what she says.
moment a few locals had to take matters into their own hands on a busy highway in Italy. Furious motorists were forced to get out of their cars on Rome's Roccordo Highway as a few Extinction Rebellion protesters sat on the road. The highway is actually one of the city's busiest roads. You can see in the video there was a pile-up of traffic causing drivers to become increasingly angry, so much so that a few literally got out of their cars and physically moved the protesters to the side of the road. That action would allow for a few cars to get through until the activists walked straight back onto the road and sat down again. The Daily Mail reported later on that the police arrived and arrested them. According to an Italian publication, the group is actually a subpart from Extinction Rebellion called Last Generation. They are calling for the end of fossil fuel extraction projects and want more wind and solar energy to be used across Italy.
All right, so let me get this right? See, there has to be a level of some type of trust in people if they're doing stuff like this, right? You have to have some type of trust that these people are not going to run you over. You have to. There's no way you're going to sit here and tell me that you don't have a level of trust in people. Because obviously you believe that if you sit in a highway, on the middle of the highway, that no one's going to do anything. And if you think that that's the only way you can get your voice heard, that's not the way to do it. Obviously, that's not going to work. Only thing it's going to do is give you a viral moment for people to see you're protesting, but no one's going to care. No one's going to care. And I believe that some of these protesters, they actually believe that if they get ran over, that's going to be something that people would look to and say, well, see, why did they get ran over? Why? Why was they ran over? And my thing is like, this is just dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb to do it to people who really don't have anything to do with anything. Go somewhere where you know that it's going to affect people. This is not going to affect anybody. You're just going to back up traffic for fucking 2-3 hours, and they're just going to be even more mad at you, and they're not even going to listen to you. You think that they're getting out their cars and saying, hey, well, you know, what you're saying is actually correct. I was supposed to be to work a half an hour ago, and I might lose my job, but let me sit down here with you and we gonna protest together. That's not how to do it. That's not how to do it. Nobody gives a fuck about your protests. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck about your protests. If you really feel like you wanna do something to change something, then go into that field and change it. But you think as a citizen that you can change it that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. I have a huge problem with protesters. Really do. Especially when they doing it just for attention. Because a lot of protesters do just protest for attention. A lot of protesters don't even know why they're protesting. They just go protest. Like, oh, let's protest. Be like, well, what are you protesting for? I don't know. Let's just do it anyway. And it's like, I respect the people that do protest and they have a reason why. And they know exactly why. But some of these people, they do it because their friends do it. Oh, well, they'll tell them give them a little cookie cutter reason. Well, the reason why I'm protesting is because they're trying to stop fossil fuel. They don't want to stop fossil fuels and they don't want to do this and that. And this is the reason why. Be like, oh, for real? Well, what does that do? Well, it really does this and this and it makes this and the environment is bad. And be like, oh, damn. You know what? I feel the same way you feel. Let's just go protest. And okay, yeah. That's what it is. But most of them don't really go into detail why they doing it. And half of them don't even know why they out there. They're just out there because their friends are out there. I know a lot of people who went to protest is Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. Did the Black Lives Matter protesting. All that. And didn't even know why. Didn't even know the reason why. Oh, because this person got shot. He got shot by a white man. Actually, no, he didn't get shot by a white man. He got shot by a black guy. You're like, oh, damn, I didn't even know that. Yeah. So you're just protesting for nothing. That's all I'm saying. You want to protest, cool. But don't protest in people's way when they have something to do. The world has to keep going on. If you want to change something, then do it in a different way. But you doing it like that, it's just causing you to look more stupid and people not even going to listen to you. Now they're going to look at you like you're crazy because you're sitting in front of the highway. Nobody's going to listen to you like that. Nobody's going to say, well, everybody say, oh, you know what? Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Let's hear what they have to say. Let's hear what they have to say. Okay, stand up and tell us what can we do to make this better? And they'll just still sit there because they don't have a plan. No fucking plan. It's just, let me just get in your way. Search this up, man. Like, share, subscribe to the page. You know what it is.